In 2018, Lily and I went on a road trip on the lead up to Christmas. From Melbourne, we drove down to Phillip Island to spend a couple nights there before driving back to Melbourne so we could drive down the Great Ocean Road and spend a night in Port Campbell. The next day, we drove through the Otways back to Melbourne before jumping on a plane and flying over to Tasmania and renting a car and driving to Bruny Island to finish the trip. In part 2, there's lots of driving, lots of snacks, and lots of rocks as we make our way along the Great Ocean Road. The Great Ocean Road is 240 kilometres long and it stretches along the Victorian coastline from Torquay all the way to Allansford. But today Lily and I are going to be driving 280 kilometres from Melbourne to Port Campbell, and there'll be plenty of stops along the way for all the views and some animals and plenty of rocks. But first,
before we hit the road, we need to get ourselves a nice breakfast. So let's find a nice cafe somewhere and get ourselves a proper Aussie breakfast. What do you reckon? Look at that, mate. That's how it's done. Look, sausage, egg, hash brown, cheese. Oh. Proud of me?
Sure.
So we hit the road and started making our way down the coast, and snacks along the way consisted of milk chews, some cheese crackers, bit of beef jerky, and of course, plenty of water.
So we're officially on the Great Ocean Road, Lily.
Woohoo!
It's alright so far. We're in Anglesey, which I guess is one. Oh, scenic look off, turn off. Should we do it?
Yeah, go on.
Fuck it, let's do it. We're going to our first lookout. I don't know where. Well, that's what I said, this trip, we don't know, we're just gonna do things, alright?
Just winging it.
Here we go, let's pull up right here, I reckon. Lookout time?
Sure.
So let's go look out. Ah, it's windy!
So after that impromptu stop, we continued along to our first planned stop of the day at Eagle Rock, Lighthouse and Lookout. There you go, look, there's the lighthouse and here's the lookout. And now, we're off to Lawn.
We're gonna do Lawn.
Maybe eat?
Go a bite to eat. Alright, on to the next spot, yeah? Yeah.
So back on the road, we had a quick strawberry lace appetizer before arriving at Ha for lunch, where Lily needs a coffee because she's getting tired from all the driving I've been doing. We ordered some of their deluxe toasties, which were really delicious, and I also got this drink which is made from charcoal, and that was also fine.
Lunch done, we are heading to Kennet River to try and spot some koalas. We're gonna go to the Koala Cafe, grab a little sweet treat, and ask the people there where them koalas at. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We started making our way to Kennet River, and Lily unsuccessfully fed me a cookie before we started hunting for koalas. And although there were plenty around, koalas are pretty boring because they sleep for 20 hours a day, so you're better off playing with all the birds instead. We then spent the next 10 minutes in the car trying to find the location of this secret spot a friend recommended, where lots of people go to build pebble stacks, and after a short drive, we think we found the right place.
Alright, we've gotten out of the car to try and find these rocks. Apparently we have to find a way onto the beach. It's miserable. Lily feels car sick. How you feel, Lil?
Sick.
Sick, yeah, good. So these rocks better be a spectacle to behold, for we are on an adventure.
We eventually located the area where the rock towers are supposed to be and found a way down to the beach, but there was a serious lack of rock towers as we were promised.
Where are they, Lil? There's rocks, but there's no stacking. These are all meant to be stacked.
I think it's a con, it's a ruse.
It is, it's a joke, it's like drop bears
Yeah.
that don't actually exist. Surely they'd be over there where all the stones are. Because there's nothing this way. So after reading a few more reviews online, it turns out it's not really here anymore. People don't stack rocks here anymore. Can we make a stack though? Let's look, there's some rocks here. Let's make our own stack and then get out of here.
Alright.
Is there not one stack?
Oh, there is!
You got one? Oh hey, a stack!
What's that?
See, I was told there'd be hundreds of them. Hundreds. I can see one. Can you see? Oh, there's a big one here, I guess. This counts.
How about we make it better?
Oh, yeah, let's stack up on this. There we go, look. The stacks may not exist anymore, but we made our own.
Yeah.
Look at these. Good job, babe. I'm proud of our stacks. Now when other tourists come down here looking for the stacks, we've left something for them, so they're not, you know, completely disappointed. All right, next stop, Apollo Bay. Onto Apollo Bay, let's go.
Now, I'm not sure what happened next because my microphone was turned off, so I've got no idea what we're saying here, but we obviously decided not to go to Apollo Bay and ended up going to a place called Lockhart Gorge instead.
So we were like 10 minutes out from our accommodation. We're doing all right for time, so we thought one more stopover because this place is meant to be one of the best places to stop on the Great Ocean Road. So we're going to try and get the drone up. Oh, look at this! It's beautiful. It's fancy ass.
Alright, turn that off, I want to get changed.
Alright, it is the next day and we are currently rushing to check out of our beautiful little cottage. We found these guys online and it is just adorable. So yeah, it's like 10 AM, we're rushing to check out now. So I thought I would just do a quick tour because this room is pretty sick. Look at this ceiling. So yeah, here comes a very quick tour. Queen size bed. I mean, nothing special, but it was super comfortable. And next to the bed, you've got this lounging area, sofa, table with all sorts of guides of the area and things to do on the Great Ocean Road. So here you got like a cute little kitchenette and it's got everything you'd need. It doesn't have an oven, but down here it's got like multiple hot pots and things. And then up here you've got oil, salt and pepper. You've got a French press for your coffee, a tea cup thing. And if we just move along, TV with, I don't know, DVD and a CD player. Got a nice selection of plates and stuff for your kitchen. So that's pretty much it for the main room. You have got a little balcony out here. Balcony's cool to have. Again, it's kind of a nice view, except for this is a miserable day. It's quaint, you know, it's nice, it's relaxing. All right, last but not least is the star of this room, the whole reason we came here in the first place, and that's the bathroom. See, the bathroom has this spa hot tub thing. I guess it's a hot tub. I think they called it a spa, but it's like a hot tub. After driving all day yesterday, Lily and I filled this up, got the bubbles going, spent like an hour in here. It was beautiful. So yeah, I think we paid like an extra 20 bucks to have this in our room, and it's well worth it. Also, just a little side thing, the bathroom has these huge double doors on them, which are really cool. I don't know why, I just really like these doors. I thought they were pretty nice with the stained glass windows. All right, that pretty much does it. We were meant to check out 5 minutes ago, so we better run. I really don't know what our plan is yet for today, so I guess we'll find out shortly. Welcome to the lovely town of Port Campbell.
Hey.
Huh? Beautiful day, nice and wet and windy and cold. It's just how I like it when I'm on holiday. What are we doing, Lil?
We're gonna get some breakfast.
We're gonna get some breakfast. So, plan is what? Breakfast, explore rocks, lots of rocks, sculptures and things.
Always.
And then Otways, which is like a jungle forest from what I understand. Oh, here we go, what about this place? Cornflakes and milk, mate, sign me up.
Having found somewhere for breakfast, we grabbed a couple of OJs and enjoyed some Eggs Benedict and whatever Lily had before formulating a plan back in the car to see some rock formations along the Great Ocean Road that everybody talks about. My initial plan here was to get a drone montage of all the formations, but as we started walking to the grotto, it was clear that it was going to be too windy for any drone flying. But then I saw this, and you know I couldn't resist flying my drone through there. Although, as soon as I started flying, I realised I made a grave mistake and barely managed to get my drone back safely. I thought I might have more luck at the next spot, which is called London Bridge, which again is the perfect spot for me to fly a drone through, but with the high winds and a heavy helicopter presence, we ultimately decided viewing it from a distance would be the smart option. And again, the exact same thing happened at the next spot called the Arch, which is built perfectly for drone flying, but I knew with these heavy winds and again more helicopters, it was a terrible idea, so I gave up on the drone and we went to the most popular spot along the Great Ocean Road called the 12 Apostles, where 8 remaining limestone stacks still stand for tourists to get those perfect travel selfies. But that's enough rocks for one day. Now we want to see some waterfalls, so we spent some time googling in the car to find out what the Great Otways have to offer.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go chasing the waterfalls.
Don't go chasing the...
What?
Stop it. Just stop it.
Oh.
Just stop it. And we've arrived at our first waterfall. Right, we need walking shoes and rain jackets because it's wet out there. And we're gonna go see the waterfall. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, you wanna see a waterfall? Alright, let's go see a waterfall, come on. Let's go chasing a waterfall.
Just try.
How was that? That was a pretty good waterfall. We came, we saw, now we go back.
Very good.
Alright.